I hate that OBS just deletes my mic. Literally, that's the most annoying shit on the whole planet. Yes, my mic is on. It isn't. It is now. This is the downside of having Jace not use or have the stream audio on while he's sitting next to me for the sake of, you know, I guess mad reverb. It is now. How you doing, Cal? I love sitting here not talking for fucking 15 minutes. I'm not warmed up. Let's see. I need to make this a little bit more of a rounder face. Let me get some gestural stuff going in here. Yeah, no, it's fucking dumb. You can hear the music though, right? That at least was playing. I can hope anyway. Literally cursed. I don't know why OBS does that. Hi, Riddle. How you do? Yeah, apparently this is a massive issue for people constantly, is mics disconnecting for no reason with OBS. Like, it's a constant problem, and I'm like, I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand. I'm doing okay. Jace is picking up. We got some Beefalo Wild Wings. Got back to the United States, and my brain was like, bro, you want that deep fried chicken real bad. I'm like, you are right. You are right, my brother, I do. Let's see, Iliac Crest. Patella. Leggy. Leggy. Alright, so now let's do this way. I'm going to make a new little folder under my commissions thing. We're going to call it Art Fight. Music was on, mic was not. Goddamn. Damn you, OBS. No. Art Fight, Art Fight, Art Fight. We're going to call this one Riddle. Wow. Oh my god. Photoshop? Bro, please. Alright. Actually, I'm going to go a little smaller here. But yeah, otherwise doing okay. Yeah, I'm low-key kind of sleepy EP, but, you know, my jet lag yesterday was hella bad. After I got done with stream, then I felt suddenly very alive, and that was crazy. And I was like, oh, cool, I love, like, randomly feeling alive. And then I was unconscious. Oh my god, Tatsu's got the poop zoomies. He ran so fast. Oh my god. You good, buddy? He ran so fast and so far. Mm. This is fine. This is fine. There's always so much pressure when drawing other people's OCs because I'm like, I need to make them literally perfect. And if I don't, then I'm a failure. This is my first time participating in Art Fight, though, so that's kind of fun. I need, like, a more fun way of doing eyebrows. There's got to be a better way. There's got to be a better way. Billy Mays here. Tatsu, are you okay? You ran into that closet with the poop zoomies so fast. Yeah, I've just never had time for it. It's like always been like, you know, school or work or any of that stuff going on, and technically I have work, you know, I have work like right after this, but it's like somehow not as bad. Hand, please. Hello? There you go. Geometric hair is like low-key kind of hard for me. I'm like used to drawing it in a way that's like really soft. Actually, just gotta let my hand be all loosey-goosey. Hi, how you doing, Rain? Welcome in. Hope you're having a great day. I'm doing pretty good. Waiting on my husband to go get some Buffalo Wild Wings from downstairs, and I have never been more excited for a hot wing in my life. I just got back from Greece, and I loved the food there, but there's something about Buffalo Wild Wings that just absolutely hits. So... I'm on crystals. This is so real. The chicken calls to me, okay? We don't talk about it. Sure. I'll move this nose if I have to. Also, I'm not necessarily a huge fan of this curve here. Bring it in a little bit more. There we go, better. That's all I have to say. How many attacks you got so far? I've not actually worked on anything for Art Fight yet. This is literally my first day. I got back, no joke, 2 days ago. Or no, 3 days ago from Greece. But then the first day, so it would have been Tuesday, I spent effectively blacked out because my jet lag was so bad. And then yesterday I was able to stream and work on comics, and then my jet lag was super, super bad, and then I was also blacked out. And then today I woke up at like a normal time. So I think I'm okay. So this is my first piece. I've never done Art Fight before, so I'm definitely very new to this whole shenanigan. But I'm having fun. I'm liking it so far. Normally I don't have time. I was like, literally, we were just talking about this. Normally I don't have time to like do any fun like art challenges or anything like that, because I typically work like 3 or 4 jobs at a time, or I'm like working 2 jobs and going to school. I was like a full-time student for a long time, for like a decade. Actually more. Gosh, like a long time. Yeah, so I don't really like typically have time for extra challenges like this. So I'm very excited to be able to be like, yeah, I get to do Art Fight with people now, so kind of fun. I am free, or sort of. Oh, this is my 3rd year. Fantastic. Well, if you have any art that you want to share, you are more than welcome to drop your, like, either your link to your Art Fight or links to your artwork in the Discord. Like, that's totally chill. You don't need special permissions or anything. Jace just sent me this. He's like, got him. I can't. Yeah, and if you share your username too, I'll put you on my list for attacks, because that's effectively what I'm going to be doing, I think, like every Monday and Thursday for the rest of this month. Is just doing Art Fight, because why the fuck not? I can't be stopped. Ooh, yeah! Woo! Let's go! I'm so ready. Oh, this looks heckin' nice. Oh, dude! No, your line work, though. Oh, it's so good! Oh, I'm feeling feelings. Oh, these are amazing. Oh my god, and that lens flare on this ear cuff? No way, dude. This is baller. I love this so much. Yeah, your line art's great. Oh, this is so cool. I am so intimidated by dragons. This is genuinely super impressive. That's a sketch. I dig it. I like the looseness of it. I like that. I don't really do sketching. I always like go straight from like general gesture to cleanup, so it always is impressive to me when people are like, this is how you do. I'm like, that's beautiful. I couldn't sit through and do all the skills again. You're like, look, I can't. That would also traumatize me. That's a mood. True. Okay, so this might be me just being low-key kind of dummy-dumb, but in order to do a counterattack back at somebody, all you have to do is just click on their character, like any character from their profile, and just hit the attack button, right? I'm not crazy. There's no special counterattack button anywhere or anything. I love this hair. This hair is everything for me right now. A revenge, maybe it's so. Okay, so again, pretend I'm a boomer because I'm 4,000 years old. Someone attacked me. How do I attack them back? Where do I go? I am sad. I am sad and dumb. That's just all I have to say. Let me see here. There will be a button that says Find Revenge. Okay, cool, great. I will look for that. Thank you, you are so helpful. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Ah, nice. As long as the attack is going to the person, it will autofill. Okay, sweet, 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 sweet. Brilliant. Oh, let's see. Hand, please. I am stoked. I'm glad that I just get to do, like, art for fun. And this is also a great way to gift people artwork, like, once a year, where with, like, no pressure, you know? This is pretty, too! Okay, wait, we're about to go on an ad. I love this. Oh, your line art is so juicy, though. Oh, wait. No, this is... Oh, this is great. Oh yeah, this is gorgeous. Gorge. I also love your shading too. I'm like ass at cell shading, so this is genuinely very cool. Also, what a cool character too. I'm assuming this is probably like a has-been OC. I dig it. Not the artwork of this. People get so fucking creative with their has-been and hell of a boss, like, OCs. You're definitely right there. Also, thank you, Jace. Jace has delivered upon to me wingies. I don't really like Bibsy. Okay, I'm glad that we are on the same page. I always am super afraid that I'm going to be like, yeah, she's just mid, and then somebody's going to rabbit attack me in my stream. I'm scared. I have the fear. Okay, let me eat some stuff. Hey, thank you so much for that. Hydrate. Everybody drink some Wawa or some soda. I have soda now. Did they just give me regular Mountain Dew again? Sons of bitches. I just want the purple Mountain Dew. But yeah, everybody hydrate if you can. I'm gonna eat some carrots. Nom nom nom. Okay, let me figure out a way to be able to do this and eat at the same time. Am I going to be successful? Maybe. Okay. Yeah, just after hearing about, like, her, like, all of the weird drama at her company as well, like, how much of a nightmare it is to work for her, too, I'm like, I just don't want her studio to be like another Butch Hartman situation. Oh my god. Okay. Photoshop was like, bye, we're going over here now. Yeah, because if you're not careful as a creator and you get like too aggressive with your own work, like definitely wanting to maintain creative control is a totally valid thing. But as soon as you start to get too aggressive towards your own employees, that's where that starts to get like really really bad. I really like these sleeves too. Riddle, your character's cool looking. This character's cool as fuck. Oh yeah, if you want to share it, thank you for letting everybody know that it's like, yeah, nothing's showing. That's totally fine. This is an 18+ stream, so as long as I'll check it out and see if her if the OC itself will flag anything from Jeff Bezos, because sometimes I've definitely been suspended on here for like half of a booty cheek showing, so I'll double check, but if not, I'll definitely check it out. I'll still look at it. Jeff Bezos doesn't like butts. That's the lesson that we learned. Let me see. Oh yeah, she's fine. No, she'll be fine. Yeah, we're okay. Yeah, this is gorgeous. Gorge. Yeah, your shading technique is just absolutely stellar. It's like that perfect line between form edge and hard edge, and it's so nice. So nice. Twitch aggressive with ass. Jeff Bezos hates women. True. I can't. I don't know why life is like this here. I don't know. That's awesome. Yeah, Rain, thank you so much for sharing your artwork with us. That's really awesome. Erase me, too late to erase me. Okay. Wowee. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that guy. That's definitely a person. All right, what am I eating? I don't know what flavor this is. This looks like the Nashville Hot based on how orange it is. Oh, it was. Oh, nice. 30 individual attacks. That's amazing. Are you Team Fossils? Oh, okay. Coolio. Now, my username for anybody interested is Tycho Dorian on Artfight. No, that's so awesome. Yeah, if I can whip out nearly that many, that would be amazing. Oh, I followed you earlier. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you. That is so nice. Oh, this is so awesome. And then I'll go through and follow everybody. And thanks for the Twitch follow. Oh, that's so nice. Welcome in. Welcome to Weenie Hut Juniors. Let's see, I kind of closed off his character, unfortunately, so I do lose his pocket watch a little bit, but... Or their pocket watch? I don't know what their pronouns are. I should chill out. I love characters like this because this character is wearing literally a black shape. So I get to just go like this. Thank you, Cal. You the best. Yeah, and if anybody has socials too that they want to share as well for like other socials, I always try and follow as best as I can. I'm mostly on TikTok and on Blue Sky, but I hear that TikTok, they're going to fucking force you to migrate to a different app in March. I have not confirmed that 100%, so I don't know for sure. But if that happens, I might be in New Zealand, so it might not affect me, but... Yeah, exactly, Rain. Yeah, because I haven't heard it reported. I've been following, the only person that has ever had any reliable information on that is Under the Desk News, and they haven't said anything about it yet, so I'm not saying anything about it until, like, I know for sure, you know? Yeah. No, everything's messed up here. I'm definitely done worrying about it. And it's a shame because it's like the only social media platform where I have any semblance of a following. Like my entire marketing backbone is built off of the TikTok format. I'm like, this is great. If that bitch goes, I'm like low-key kind of screwed, but we'll see how it goes. That being said, I'll be on there until the Titanic truly sings its last little sad siren song. So. My mouth is so spicy. Everything's great, said in the most monotone, near angry sounding voice you've ever fucking heard. Yeah, that's the reason I'm leaving. Okay, time to eat some celery so I don't get confused. Nom nom nom. Oh, that's good. I haven't had it yet. Good go, Buffalo Wild Wings. Sorry for the obnoxiously crunchy celery sounds. It's nice because the algorithm of TikToks doesn't shove small artists to the shadow realm. No, you're so right, though. Well, like, if you don't post for a little while, when you come back, it actually boosts you on the algorithm. Like, I didn't post for, like, 2 weeks because I was on vacation. Came back, posted a video, and it had, like, above average, like, way more views than I normally get. And it's like, wowee, this is insane. Like, thank you for not punishing me for not using your platform. Mm. Mm. You know that moment when you make a monstrosity and there's nothing that you can do about it? I'm fine, I'm fine. Whee! Whee! Oh. Whee! I am fine. Okay, that Nashville hot was actually moderately hot. They were not joking. They were actually like, hold on. We're gonna actually make this thing low-key spicy spice. And I appreciate that from them. They didn't have to. Oh. Hello? Do I like that? Yeah, that's actually, that ended up working out in my favor. Alright, that's fine. Okay. I would like to provide some like heavy weight to the bottom of this hair as it goes down their head. Yep. Oh, posture check. Everybody sit up straight. Don't shrimp. I was like kind of leaning. Ooh, and stretch. I gotta crack my back. Crack my old man body. All right, there we go. You said that the second I shrimped. I can't. Gotta watch out. I got the psychic touch. It's really all Lear the Witch. Lear the Witch is a psychic shrimp finder. They know exactly when I shrimp. It's terrifying. It's the only way we have good back posture in this stream, truly. Okay, and then I'm going to add on that colored bit on the next time. Am I really that accurate? So far you have been. I feel like it's very rare that you say that and I'm not shrimping, so either you're really accurate or I have a problem. Okay, yeah. Pretty good. Oh, and then also I forgot that this glove here is also black. But they do this cool thing where there's like red. And it does, you can add it to make lines and stuff, so I'm going to be doing that here. Let me flip this. Sometimes hello. There we go, better. For whatever reason, this looks like anime Adam Driver, and I don't know how this happened to me. Okay, looking better. I'm like, where's Kylo Ren when we need him? Okay, let me see here. I don't know what kind of grunge setting. I'm gonna do kind of like a blue-gray for this background, I think. And then I have to try and create something that's like a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna add this in caustic after I'm realizing. Let's see. What are we looking at here? Oh, this is not what I want. It's a mixer brush tool. Are these all mixers? Okay, we'll start with this, and then I'll blend. I'm gonna do kind of an oil painty kind of look here with some like florals in the background, I think, actually. And some encaustics. Hi, Gamby. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hello. I actually think this is a little bit, it's a little bit too crunchy. There we go. Now, unfortunately, I ended up full. Let me get this going. Yeah, finally back from vacation. Glad to be here. I wish I could have just stayed abroad and then done this elsewhere. But alas. Let me see. I'm looking at like a... Whoops, not that one. That's actual art fight. Okay, let me actually... Where's my hatchy boy? There it is. I want this to look like oil on velvet. With some palette knife work, but not a lot. This is a little too crosshatchy for my liking. There we go, better. Let's see. Oops. I don't necessarily want grass. Let me see. We're gonna see what we got here. I know this is gonna maybe look kind of silly. Actually, I'm not gonna use this brush. Just kidding. I lied. New. All right. You have to be very gentle with this brush. And then let me do this like this. Okay, so now I'm gonna go darker again. Like this. And then, so this is slowly coming together. I'm gonna go with an caustic. And then we're gonna go like this. Is it kind of vague? Yeah. Is that bad? Not necessarily. Yeah, I want this kind of... Yep, give me that. Oop, too much. Nice texture. Just a little bit. Then I'm going to go back to the flowers. Believe it or not, we're going to make another layer, and we're going to do red. Oops. And then I'm going to go in and very gently hash some stuff out. I'm fine. Y'all ever think about how much of art is just like low-key talking to yourself though? Like, I'm pretty sure if I wasn't streaming, I would actually genuinely be talking to myself as well. Okay, so now I'm going to erase this just a little bit because I don't want it to be that saturated. And then let's get some texture on here. Like this one. Oh, this is leather. Actually, just kidding. It's a, well, that might be appropriate, but... I like going into pieces like this because I'm never really sure where I'm going to end up with it. I almost want it to look really, like, blown out. Not that bad, but... Yeah, nice. Just a little bit of texture. Almond trees are fucking thirsty. What is happening to you? What about the almond trees? What? Let's see. I knew almond production used a buttload of water, but I didn't realize it took a whole gallon of water to produce a single almond. Good lord. That's why they're expensive as fuck. Talk yourself through the art. Somebody has to be my hype man. Stop being difficult so I can do a line. That is such a mood, though. Okay. Damn. 1.56 billion gallons for almonds. Holy shit. Yeah, and it's like, I get it. Should we be looking for more ethical sources of energy for technology? Fucking absolutely, because humans are going to be like, we're only going to continue to become more reliant on like electricity as we go forward. So it's really dumb for us to not invest in green energy, period. But like, I'm pretty sure One chat GPT man is not the reason for the entire like climate crisis. I feel like it's kind of one of those things where it's like people are pointing the fingers at the wrong people. Does that make sense? Like,
well, it's like, yes, I do appreciate the people who push for like zero waste lifestyles and stuff.
oh yeah,
But the amount of trash production for a single individual citizen is nowhere near going to put a dent into the amount of waste that is produced by billionaires flying their fucking
yep.
personal jets.
Nah, I get it.
Like,
nah, I get it.
Fuck.
It's like, please.
And like, yes, if everyone were to, but even if every single individual citizen were to adopt a zero waste lifestyle, we still would not put a dent into the amount of waste and like carbon production that mega corporations churn out every day.
Yeah, I think about cow farts, man.
Yep.
Cow farts. That's all I gotta say. Almonds. I want a shirt that says almond trees are fucking thirsty. That's
Yes,
just
hello, it's
that's
me.
just really funny to me, actually. But also, counterpoint to that though, with companies being responsible for their own waste, I'm like, where is Sam Altman at for reducing or eliminating ChatGPT's water waste, right?
Well, fun fact about that water consumption, a majority of it is just utilizing coolant.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's all coolant. Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
all fucking coolant.
Yep. No, I'm like, I will go punch Sam Altman in the head. I'm like, me too. I'm thirsty, but I ain't that thirsty. Yeah, coolant is expensive. And I think that sure, actually, I don't even have to say I think. I'm sure that there are other things that we use as humans on a day-to-day for technology that is just as vicious of consumption that most people don't even think about. Like, I don't even know how much fucking electricity my computer is using, like, right now, you know what I mean? So, we need clean energy so that the almonds can live. Is that my new campaign? Clean energy for almonds. That is so much fucking water for an almond. I'm gonna be thinking about that. That's gonna traumatize me for life. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
And that's a rock fact.
But then it's funny that a lot of people try to use the water consumption of almonds as a way to market against almond milk and in favor of dairy milk. However, dairy cows actually use way more water.
Oh yeah, no. Like what I was saying,
So,
cow
like,
farts, man.
Yeah, the cow farms truly are the biggest problem.
No, not cow farms, cow farts.
Well, yeah, I mean the cow farts are a byproduct of the cow farms.
Booty poops.
So like,
They're nasty. I can't. I'm okay. Cow farts. I'm fine. What are we supposed to do, y'all? What are we supposed to do? Don't be a hoe. That's the secret. I'm fine. Cow toots, exactly. I don't know if I am gonna cell shade this. I think I probably should. Something in me says, yes, do it, you ho. Which means that I need to go like this. we... 1,220 kilowatts per hour. I don't know if that's a lot or if that's a little. To be honest, me and physics aren't friends. Probably, I don't know, it's tough because the question really is it above average? But I reckon that because we use computers a lot, I would not be surprised if it was. Okay, so here's the question. Do I cell shade this bad boy? Hold on, I'm going back over here. I'm going over here. It's just dark red. I'm making it happen. Grab this color. A little brighter. Look at that. Whoa! Incroyable. Who would have ever guessed? I like this method of separating the black spaces from each other. This is dope. That is pretty cool. Although I do not like this. Oh no. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hey, so that's not as long as I thought. That's good. The tarot definitely made it seem like it was going to be 4,000 years, but it's not. That's good to hear. Good to hear. And then you will truly have science. Science, Meredith. Also, welcome back, Riddle. Welcome back. Hopefully I'm not fucking your OC up too bad. Let's see. All right. Yoink. Yoink. Oh yeah, see, I worried about that. If you can imagine, I was going with even a stronger face in the beginning, and then I toned it down. I draw too many K-pop boys. It's too late for me. This is why this kind of gives me anxiety, though, because normally for, like, my commission process, I'm always, like, really communicative with my clients. Like, every single step of the way, I'm like, is this good? Is this good? Is this good? Is this good? You know, just to, like, make sure. And then, like, not having the opportunity to be able to do that is super stressful. Because I can do this. And then I can do... Oh, God. Do this. There we go. Little rounder. I'm gonna cut this just a little bit down. Oh, okay, so in other words, you're telling me the sun is hot. The sun is hot as balls. And that's how we used that much energy. What I am going to do too is I'm actually going to go like this. No, actually not like that. I'm going to move this just a little bit up. And then I'm going to have to go like this. There we go. Adjust. Adjust. There we go. I did it! Yeah, but for real though, I definitely prefer client processes where I can be more in control of feedback, because I'm definitely worried of making something and someone being like, this is the worst thing that I've ever seen, and then I'm like, I just start crying. I just start weeping. Yeah, I'm like, okay, so I like the garlic one, Jace. It's covered in so much garlic. So far, that's my favorite one. Oh, I lost my chicken nugget inside of the sauce tin. Hey, Jace, would it be at all possible for you to go get me a new box of tissues, please? They're in the bathroom, our bathroom. Hello? Lost chicken nugget. That's what it felt like. Fermentation. Also, y'all, I was working on Betrayer's Blade today. And it's starting to get spicy. And by spicy I mean not sexy, but it's starting to get real intense. And I feel so bad. Benny is suffering. Temptation. Oops, guess who forgot something? It was me. It was me. Desire. Betty. Yeah, yup. Yup. No, that's 1,000% accurate, Cal. No, it's bad. He's trying so hard. And I feel bad because I don't know if you've read One Pill Reflection, Cal. I don't remember if you've read that. But like legit, I feel bad because there are some people who are reading this who have not read One Pill Reflection and do not know what is coming. And it's just gonna be... Oh, yep. Okay, I couldn't remember if you were there for that. But like, goddamn, Benny's about to eat shit. And in not a fun way. I don't know if there is a fun way. It's about to be sad times for this man. Thanks, Jace.
Yep. Also, you can remove toilet paper because I didn't realize that they were
it's all in the closet?
in the closet
Oh,
there.
okay. Here, also, I think I'm done.
Okay.
I'll have more of these tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know.
You should munch on your veggies, though.
I should.
Mm-hmm.
How is there a fun way to eat shit? I don't know. Have you talked to Amadeus, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart? Because he thought it was fun. That's terrible. Don't look up that fact. I've warned you. But yeah, I finally finished writing the July update for Betrayer's Blade, so sorry that it was like delayed, but it'll be out. Actually, I don't like that. No me gusta esto. Okay. I think for all of these, I'm going to have to just cell shade. It's not normally my bag, but I think for the sake of speed. God, this character's so fucking cool looking, though. And you're sort of supporter. Okay, slowly it's happening. Okay, somehow Me and cell shading are friends right now, and that's pretty impressive to me. Sometimes we are, but sometimes we're not, and today is one of those good days. All of my life drawing classes are coming in clutch right now. Get out of there. There we go. Okay. This actually, the cell shading process is going to go hella fast because oh, actually, is this color pure 100% white? It is very damn close, so I won't be able to do any fun highlights on this unless I grab all of this and I darken it a little bit, but I do this, and I'm going to make it just a touch bluer, so that way when I go in with white I can still see some of the highlights here. It's not going to be like super bright, but it'll be there still. Jason, I'm listening to What the Hell Just Happened by those British girls, and I swear to God, that was probably just like what happened to Ryan that first day. You look like you did not process anything that I said.
No, it took me a second.
Okay, I was like, are you okay? I was like, do you need me to go again? Because if you weren't listening, that's okay. But that first day for Ryan,
I was just like trying to, like, my brain was like, my brain defaults to Jelane's Ryan.
Oh, yeah, not that one. No.
Ryan was like, what the fuck do you mean? was the look on my face. And then I was like, oh, the Ryan on our trip.
Yep, not that guy. Now that guy was suffering. Ryan was suffering.
Yeah.
There we go. Gentle, gentle. Oh God, I'm so crusty. I'm so crispy. He's okay. He did 16 shots, and his wife was very angry.
16 shots after having
already right. After 2 Long Island iced teas.
4 Long
Oh,
Island.
sorry, 4 Long Island iced teas, 2 rum and cokes, double rum and cokes.
Yeah.
And I think a different shot.
Or there was another cocktail in there somewhere.
Yeah, I don't remember what happened to him. Yeah, whatever happened to him, it was not good. Don't do that. Long story short, don't be that guy. He survived, but at what cost? He literally blacked out and could not figure out what time it was. But he ended up being okay. He was all right.
Was he though?
Good question. I think no. I think emotionally, no. He lived? Oh, yeah. He lived. Oh, speaking of drinking, let's actually all hydrate, though. Tasty. I have Mountain Dew now. It's not the right kind of Mountain Dew, but I have Mountain Dew. At least there's that. See, do I want to do this or do I want to go... Actually, I realize I'm a fool. Ignore me. Yeah, don't be thirsty and dying. That's the secret. Crispy, crispy, crispy. Yeah, because if I understand correctly, I think you get more points for making your art more detailed as well. Like, the more time you spend on it, the more, like, valuable it is, as far as I understand. Which makes sense, because if you were just, like, laser beaming through art and not really spending a lot of time on it, then that would be sad. I wish I had time to spend, like, full painting time on it, but I do not. Guess what time it is? It's time to feed the Snorlax, y'all. I'm not gonna do that right now, though. The Snorlax can snarf. He'll be fine. He'll be okay. This stream is a lot of really weird sound effects, I realize. Okay, now for this, I'm actually going to go ahead and do for the actual clothing here. I am low-key sad that this song didn't even place. Oh wait, actually I need this to be darker. I can't believe we only heard one Eurovision song the entire time we were in Greece. And it was because our taxi driver was finally listening to normal people radio at the end of the trip versus that weird fucking bossa nova radio station the entire fucking time. That shit is gonna scar me for the rest of my life. Okay, y'all, we got rickrolled in the fucking first hotel we went to because bossa nova Rick Astley started playing in the hotel. I have no words to describe what happened. All of a sudden he was like, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. And we were like, what's happening? And it was like half the tempo and it was a lot. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to move these chicken wings because they're starting to inhibit my ability to draw. You're right, you're right. The Rick Astley one was the best one. But you're right, I started to get fucking annoyed as hell with those covers, though. It was really bad. I just didn't want to listen to them anymore. Okay, that's pretty much almost it. Okay, but I also would like to hit this with some kind of overall hit like that. Oh, and then also too, I'm gonna need this. Oh god. Ooh. I feel like I have to find that Rickroll Bossa Nova cover now. in order to have everybody understand, because it sure was something. It's been a minute since we've seen this form, I can't. He has been summoned. Oh my god. Alright. Let me reduce the opacity on this one, and then I think I'm kind of wondering if I actually like that on top of the figure as well. The texture there is nice. Okay, I like that. And then hello? What are you doing? Oh yeah, I guess I keep forgetting that I can't do this way. I gotta go like this. Amigo. This will make sense. There we go. Actually, let me see. Can I please? I don't want to cover this that much. I need more randomization. There we go, better. Better, better, better. Actually, I'm going to open up, I think I did. That's what I thought. Let me grab this, throw this over here. Put it like this. Hey, Aqua, how's it going? So rise and shine. Now's the time to be alive. To let's see. Oh, so much has happened since yesterday. That is unfortunate. I'm sorry things have been kind of tough, it sounds like. Like, that is not fun. Yay, we did it! Wow, wow, we did it! Wow, Okay, so that's one down. Okay, I'm gonna go get this, hold on, wait. No. I'm gonna go get this food out of my way. I will be, right back. Oh. Jeez, we got so many wings. Okay. God, who would think trying to help 5 people would be this hard? Honestly. That shit's just like that. I don't know why. And I feel like it gets a little bit better when you, like, get slightly older, but to be honest, it's, like, not by much. Okay, let me figure out if I am smart enough and not enough of a boomer to, Oh, was that thunder?
Yeah.
Oh. Well. Meow. Yo, Riddle, I'm gonna send the high-res version of this one to you too. 'Cause you deserve it. Please let me save. Oh God, with people I met almost a year ago that are adults. Oh, that makes it worse. Yeah, that's why I'm like it doesn't really necessarily get better. Sometimes it gets better, but not by much. Unfortunately, also too, some people just don't figure their shit out. Okay. Let me figure out if something in my butt is telling me. I'm gonna see if this can pull this off. And if it can't, if the stream freaks out for whatever reason, just bear with me, because this may nuke my computer. I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm not going to do anything else. We're just going to sit here for 2 minutes. Oh, actually, we might be okay if I just leave it alone. I'm just not going to, like, try and operate Photoshop or anything while this is doing what it needs to do. Yay for guitar strings, though. Eat your veggies. I did! I have extra veggies that I'm saving for tomorrow. Or maybe truly, like, honestly, for like an hour from now. Hour or two. I know I'm going to be hungry and I'm going to be like, man, I wish I had some more wingies. And then I'm going to be like, plot twist. And stretch. Stretch. Everybody stretch. Yes, totally. Everybody stretch. Jace, do you get home tonight at the normal time?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so
yeah,
late.
Because my last client ends at 7.
Oh, okay.
So.
Alright. That's okay. You just gotta stretch your body long. You can stretch laying down. Okay, cool. So now, let's see if I'm a boomer. Here we go. For real this time. Ah, okay, I see. We are doing art fight. I don't feel like I really need a description. Nope, no content filter. Let's see. I would consider this half body. And it's revenge. It's a drawing, lined, clean color, minimal shading. I call this pattern abstract. I don't know. Would I say extra time and effort spent to achieve? Yes. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Revenge. I got 44 points. Ah, ha 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 ha! I win. All right. Oh god, what's happening over here? Notifications. Okay, let's see. Ayo, I'm gonna follow Rain back. And I got an achievement. Okay, so now I can get rid of this one. Goose drew Rolo, so now I'm gonna do. I like how they drew Rolo with a bunch of goobs in a crop top hoodie. I love it so fucking much. Yep, I gotta save all of these. Actually, I can't forget. This is pretty straightforward. Okay. I'm gonna keep that open. I'm gonna also figure out really quick. I want to update a brush in Photoshop. Okay. Let me do... Let's see. I'm gonna save and update my brush. I realized to have my website on it. Because I respect... not having a brush on it, but also... let's see. I'm pretty sure this is because this is opaque. There we go. You turn this off. It's still relatively transparent. Hold on. I'll get there. There we go. Okay, so now we go edit, preferences, or no, wait, define brush preset. How do I do this? Not this way, apparently. Why? I'm gonna figure it out. I know I can do this. I just don't know where. I guess this is fine. This is how I'm going to do this. So then I'm going to go in here like this. I'm going to drag this one into my brushes over here. And then this one, I'm going to delete that brush. Bye. There it goes. Now it's dead. My ability to be alive is slowly diminishing. All right. Let's make one for Goose. Let's see. They sent me some extra references over in Discord too. Okay, let me look at this image again. Okay. Now it's dead. Yep, true. Oh, I almost lost my ooh. Okay. Okay, give me just a second. Okay, never mind. Oh, little boy goes up, it goes down, and around and around. La 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 be. Okay, I'm looking for like a decent pose, and all of these are trash. They're all so bad. All right. Goes up, it goes down, around and around. Oh, this is good. Okay, almost there. All right, is this going to be low-key kind of freaky looking? Yes. Am I gonna have to censor it because Bezos? Yes. Actually, let's do it like this. Huh. I am always so sleepy on Thursday. I'm literally, like, still recovering from jet lag, so it's difficult for me to say if I'm, like, gonna die. Because that might be the case. Get out of here. So let me see. I'm gonna do a bust. So I'm gonna actually. Well, do I want to do this as a. Well. I might crop this into more of a square. More like that. I was up until like 3 a.m. Oh, after the stream, yeah, it felt worth it trying to help people. Yeah, honestly, like, people are emotionally exhausting. It's like so tiring. Cal, if you go to sleep forever, that's okay. Oh, sit up, don't shrimp. I was shrimping. I was indeed. Everybody hydrate. Live, damn you, live. It's a self-care combo. Oh, my little body. You did it again. Yep, see? That's what I'm saying. Lear knows. Yeah. Interpersonal relationships are gross. Alright, let me get this gesture down. I'm gonna have this one be a little bit more whimsical. And I don't think I need to move the gesture at all. I think I should be okay. Everywhere I go. Alright, let's see. Bless my little fingers. Oh, she's fine. This is it. This is what I turn into art fight. Everyone's like, Alright, so then if I'm gonna do this, let me look at. This is just a pretty standard, like, witch hat. I'm gonna do this on a new layer so that if I screw it up, we'll be okay. I don't know, I actually might move her. Just just shish mibjin. Let's see. Actually, I'm gonna tilt this hat in a different way. Like this. I can't figure out the programs or the poses I want. That program is called Daz 3D, D-A-Z 3D. It's a figure rendering program, but you can also use programs like Design Doll and things like that to get kind of the same result for less cost. I would say the barrier to entry for Daz is not like super high, but it's higher. Design Doll is like less bad. And the way that Daz works is that you have to pay for poses. So you can download the models all you want, but the poses themselves, and sometimes the models are what cost money. So that is important to remember. Okay, let me actually copy this image. Hello. But as an artist tool, it's very good. I do feel like I constantly mention this because it's very true. You have to tweak the gestures a lot if you're going to be doing it in Daz. It's not bad, but like, for example, with this pose, the spine was really, really stiff. So when I'm like off screen working on this, it's because she was standing effectively pretty much upright. So it was like not great. And I ended up having to tweak the preset pose, which was the thing that I had purchased, in order to bend her so that way her head, instead of being like this, then gets tilted this way. And then you have the spine move like this. So then you have this, and then a little bit of contrapposto down there like that. So shoulders go like this, hips go like that, head tilts this way. And when you're working with good gesture, that's how you can create a pose that looks lifelike. And sometimes the people who make the poses in Daz don't do that super, super well. But they work. Am I able to freely make poses or just able to adjust slightly off of presets? Both. You can definitely make poses from scratch. I think for me, the reason I download a bunch of presets is because when I'm making comics, I want to be able to be like, oh, I need this person walking on a cell phone. I have this pose for walking on a cell phone right here. I'm going to grab it. And if I need to adjust it, I can. And if I don't want to, then I won't. But yeah, Daz as a program, Daz itself is free. You can download Daz 3D, the actual engine itself, for free. It comes with base models. Another warning for that, though, is that it does not do children very well. Like, really bad. And then also, like, larger people, plus-size bodies, ass. I had to download a bunch of morphs for plus-size women, so thankfully I have those now, but I don't have any for plus-size men. Like, for context, I can't flip this around because it probably is going... I wish I could. I would just load Bo. Let me see if I can do that. You can see what happens. I have this character, Bo, who is like a bigger dude, and it is busted. Like, it's broken. I'm going to try and figure out, show you. Okay, perfect. I don't even have to show the chest area, but you can see what happens when you have these models, these male models here. This chin is just busted. Like, it's just bad. And you can see here too, also in the armpit, it doesn't really know what to do with the skin, so it just loses its absolute mind. So definitely keep that in mind. Also, old people, there's no old people. So biggest weakness is, yeah, you have to be able to know how to manipulate the models to get what you want, and then how to fix them in, like, when you're actually drawing later, because otherwise it's going to look real bad. I remember last year I was obsessed drawing one perspective on Art Fight, and I did 3 or 4 of it all in the same perspective, but my shading was so butt. It looks bad. Oh no. Oh no. Honestly, it's crazy how much you can improve over the course of a year, you know? Honestly. My art from last year is also butts, so... Oh, yeah, I see. Oh, but I like this fisheye, though. This is badass. The foreshortening is cool. I can see where you were going with this. But you're right, it's a little bit, I don't want to say, like, it's, like, lacking shading. But your shading has definitely improved. You understand form and soft versus hard shadows, like, way more. But yeah, lack of highlights. Yeah, definitely. I can see where you're coming from with that. Yeah, cool perspective and good foreshortening, good anatomy. This is a hard pose to pull off. It's not fucking easy. But Yeah, I can see where you're coming from, though. Nice. Creep's a good song. Googling every corner. Yeah, Daz is really cool. I would definitely recommend it. Let me get the link for it if anybody wants to use it as an art resource. It's like that and SketchUp are my two favorite they're my two favorite drawing tools. SketchUp's great for making backgrounds or blocking out backgrounds, and Daz is good for characters. But to be honest, I use Daz too for backgrounds as well. Like if you just throw primitives in and stuff like that. I'll just throw in basic little boxes and shit, like not anything crazy. But I definitely don't use it for 3D rendering. Like the ads on their site are things like this, where it's like people use this as a render software or a character creator, but I don't ever use any of the clothes. I literally just have a bunch of naked figures, which is why I can't show them on stream, because Jeff Bezos doesn't like butts. So that's a whole thing. And you can download all of these different like character model types. They're on Genesis 9 now. I don't really use Genesis 9. I just use Genesis 8, so that's their like last model. Yeah, pretty cool. I do like it though. And then most importantly, what's really cool about this is that you can actually import these into Blender, UE, like Unity, other things. So pretty cool. You can use it to make games and shit. I personally haven't done that either, but like I respect it. I'm probably not gonna finish this one because I have to do my office hours in about 30 minutes. Where I'm going to be waiting probably in a room with no students in it for several hours. This character has kind of thicker brows. But I think it said here, I didn't color this, so colors don't really matter, I guess. I asked Goose what the colors were though, so. Actually, I might. Oh, sorry, I listened to literal cheese grater music. If you don't like it, please let me know. Also, welcome back, Riddle. Welcome back. Yeah, if y'all are like, wow, that's the most annoying shit I've ever listened to in my whole life, please let me know. This is a character called Amory. This belongs to Goose, the Goose writer. Goose is in the stream sometimes. They're so cute. Isn't this character so cute? I think their pronouns are she, her, but let me double check. Yep. Yeah, she's really cute. I really like this character a lot. Waking up, we're zombies. She's a real precious. She's giving like magical girl vibes. Hello? Yay! Everybody draw! I love it. That's my favorite part about doing art streams, is that everybody just kind of hangs out. We all just draw. It's just nice. Nice. Reminds me of a character from Wandering Witch. That's cool. Goose. You know that moment when you draw a mouth and you're like, oh, ooh. You just take like psychic damage looking at what you drew. Where's Jin Kim? Where's my Jin Kim training when I need it? Oh god, not here apparently. There we go, better. Drawing and listening to you and my partner chittering about the entirety of the 21 Pilots lore. That's intense. That's awesome. I don't do doodle pages often, but it's really nice to see people appreciate work that's not like finished. So tired. Oh, that's my mother. Sorry, mother. I'm working. I can't talk to you right now. In here. Actually, I'm gonna go a little thinner on these lips here. Yeah, better. Yeah, I feel the same way, Real. No, it's true though. I don't do sketches. Like, same though. I'm actually gonna bring this mouth up just a little bit. Any online drawing software you would recommend? I personally wouldn't recommend any online drawing software. Most, if not all, are going to require you to download it, and the reason I would not recommend it is because to create good digital art, you need to have good resolution. So that being said, if you're running off of an online program, you're running entirely off of browser capability, which can be potentially not great for final resolution. So I might not be the right person to ask. I don't know if anybody in the chat has used any online drawing software. I know that they're out there. I know free software that you don't necessarily need to pay for, like Krita apparently is a really good one. I would recommend that. What am I using? I'm using Photoshop. It's kind of the industry standard for studios, for like film and game studios, so that's what I was trained in. But Clip Studio is like the more affordable non-subscription model of that, and you can use Photoshop brushes in Clip Studio, so that's like, at least for me, the closest one-to-one. If you have a tablet, Procreate is going to be my next recommendation for that one, and then Krita would come, I think, third for Photoshop alternatives. If you have a student email, you can get Photoshop for insanely cheap compared to having to pay for the full subscription, because fuck Photoshop. If I wasn't a teacher, I would not have Photoshop right now. Like, legitimately, I get it so cheap because I'm a teacher. Oh yeah, Fire Alpaca. That's a good one. Yeah, thanks, Rain. That's a good recommendation. Yeah, that might be one to check out. Yeah, I tend to, I'm definitely a creature of habit. I've been using Photoshop since I could draw. Like, literally, as soon as I was able to draw digitally, I used Photoshop. So I'm an advocate for this one. Particularly because the brushes that they have for this program now are insane. But Procreate is a pretty strong fucking competitor. Especially if you're working with a phone or a tablet. This character is so cute. I'm gonna die. Yeah, I think Clip, when it's on sale, is legit like $20. Procreate's about the same cost, I think. Krita is free. The other one that I found that is a non-Photoshop, let me see. What was it called? What was it called? Affinity. If you want to be as close to Photoshop as possible, let's see, Affinity, not Affinity Photo, is it Affinity Designer? Yes, so this is Affinity Designer. I would also recommend this as well, mostly because you can see it's a lot of like similar layer structure and systems to Photoshop, and you can create beautiful kick-ass illustrations in this as well. These guys literally made this software to directly compete with Photoshop, which is great. And it also kind of combines Adobe InDesign and Adobe Photoshop and Adobe Illustrator all into one single tool, which is great. So you can do a little bit of everything in it. You can do graphic design, you can do photo, you can do illustration, you can do vector, you can do SVG. Yeah, SVG is vector. PSD, you can even save out to Photoshop if you need to. So I would also recommend this as well. I thought that this was interesting, and this guy is $70. So there's a lot of different alternatives, I would say, out there to Photoshop if you don't have access to it. I'm definitely partial, but that's because I recognize, like, if you're going to get into an industry environment effectively, as soon as you do that, they're going to be like, hey, how familiar are you with Photoshop? And you have to say, I'm very familiar, and that's just how that goes. But if you're just drawing for fun, that's a totally different story. It's whatever I think it works best with your workflow and whatever you're the most comfortable with, you know? Yeah, Krita I would recommend for sure. It's definitely one of the more, like, because it's free, so it's always, that's always nice, is starting with something that's free, and then that way, you know, you don't invest too much, like, money and time into something, and then you go, oh, I didn't actually like that. Just kidding, you know? I'm gonna give this character a cute little thing. Just a cute little thing. I don't want to go work. Don't want to go and grade assignments, because guaranteed that's what I'm gonna do while I'm doing my office hours. That is gross. Nobody likes it. Super nasty. Yeah, animation's hard. I have to get back into the swing of working and stuff because being on vacation totally knocked me out of my flow. Wow. Human. I don't know what I did with her finger. And actually, I'm gonna go like this. Just kidding. This one is the only one that doesn't do that. Animation is the way I got into the digital art itself, but I used to draw on the computer. Oh yeah, nice. That's awesome. Yeah, animation's amazing. The most I do is like 2.5, and I recognize that is because I have zero patience, and I deeply respect people who actually like can sit down and animate. I'm like, I want it done, and I want it done now, and then I yell. Hold on. Some of these are fucking it up. These are all fuckity, guys. I'm too lazy. Oh my god, my hands. All right. Lord. Hopefully my mom is not like, emergency. Oh god, this is awful too. There we go, better. That'll do. I'm like, what pattern is on this person's clothes? Are they flowers? I don't know! I just start screaming. And I need to figure out if I want to actually draw the bird. I already drew a bird for Urian forever ago. It feels like forever ago, but it was actually legit like last month. And now I'm like, I feel like I never want to draw a bird ever again. I'm gonna do like a, well, let's see, she's got kind of like a wrap collar thing going on here. And it goes down like this, but then I'm gonna do this. Like this. Actually, let me figure out what I'm doing here. You know, that moment when your body just decides, it's like, no, you're done sitting at the computer. And I'm like, well, plot twist, joke's on you. I have 2 more hours of sitting here doing office hours. I don't get to just be done, you demon. Yeah, I think kind of like a Chinese style like cross collar can be kind of fun. Maybe. I'm trying to stay true to the hemline that's on the original sketch, but also give it some form and some shape, if that makes sense. Not that much form. Just enough to be like, yay! Sure. What if I told all my students that I was dying and that I can't be here? What if I was like, sorry guys. I'm doing hot girl shit. If you need me, let me know. And by hot girl shit, I mean I'm doing art fights. See you later. I got better shit to do. Actually, you know what? I know that Goose didn't draw the bottom of this character, but I kind of want to put like a big ol' like scarf here. I can't be stopped. Yes. Yes. So if I can get just this line art part done and then do the like actual other lines after, I'm gonna be impressed. but I actually gotta go, so I'm not gonna be able to do that. Well, okay, that's fine. That was a good try. I did what I could. Thank you so much for everybody who hung out today. I really appreciate you a lot, and definitely thanks a lot to Rain for the follow. That was awesome. And I will be seeing everybody on Monday, and I'll be back soon. I'll be working on more art fight stuff on Monday, so if you want to come and hang out, I'll be there same time. And I hope that you all have a good rest of your day. See you later.